Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Mateus. I'm a Zoho expert, and I want to show a cool solution how to integrate third parties to CRM. So let's say, our case specifically, we had a form in WordPress, and we wanted to be able to bring this information as new leads to our CRM. I know that in WordPress you have a lot of different plugins that you can use for this purpose, but the thing is, sometimes when you're working with large institutions, they have some for security purposes. It's very difficult to install new plugins. So we came up with this new method using serverless functions in CRM. So serverless functions is something pretty cool. I've been using more recently, and you can basically call this URLs. You can make requests from any third parties, any third party solutions to communicate to Zoho, and that's pretty cool functionality that you have for free if you have a Zoho license, of course. And today we're going to be using this solution here, the serverless function, to be able to create new leads in CRM. So let me show you how we did this. So in CRM, we created a new function. If you're not familiar with this interface, this is under the programming part here, and then you can find functions here. You click here to create a new function. In that case, I already have my function here. The only things that you need to do, you need to pass an argument here that will be called arguments, and you see why we're doing this. So basically, once you have so here I'm creating this function based on so basically what we're doing is getting the values from the argument, and then creating separate variables here for name. In that case, in our form here, we had only one field for the name. So in CRM, we needed to parse that in order to have first name and last name. And we did that using get prefix and suffix, and then email, phone number. This is something that it's already being passed to be able to identify, since in WordPress you have different forms. In our website in WordPress we have different forms, so it's very useful to identify where this is coming from, where the leads are coming from. So then you basically have to map that. So creating a lead map here, I was able to get the API names, right? And if you're not familiar, you get the API names right here, right? So I am just basically doing like I'm just basically mapping all the API names here for the fields in CRM with the information that we are getting from the argument, okay, inside the argument. You get a better sense of this later when I show how I'm doing, how I'm passing, how I'm using the function via Postman, okay? So let's go back to our function. Right, so we're almost done here. It's very simple. Bear with me for a second. So we have first name and then the variables that we just created here. Same thing for last name, phone, email. I'll be doing more stuff later in order to get this information and pass to different fields. All right, but for now, let's just do the basic: first name, last name, phone, and email. I'm also using lead source, so I'm able to identify where these leads are coming from, right? And finally, we'll just create a new lead. by using the Zoho function create record. So in the leads module, I will pass my lead map here as the argument. Okay, and now I'm just returning this collection that that's resulting from the previous function. Okay, right. Okay, so we have our function, but before we move on to Postman, I just need we just have one more step here, which is coming to these three dots here and API REST API, and then enable these two options here, the OAuth option and the API key. And once you do that, I mean, for now, we'll just be using the API key, right? So I'm just gonna be using this one here. So you copy this. I'm just pasting this to my notepad here because I'll be using this later. Okay, so here it is. All right. So now we are ready to move to Postman. Okay, so I already have here open in Postman a new collection, and we're going to be creating new requests. Obviously, it will be a post method, and this is the URL that I just asked you to copy. So you just copy the URL here with the API keys here, and after that, we're going to go to body and then create a key with the name arguments. And if you remember, this was the argument that we created in our function, in our standalone function. So its name, its argument, and here you just basically pass the all the info as a JSON. Okay. In order to create this JSON here, I find very useful using the object gen, just because I just type here all the information, so just go like this, and it will be creating this very neat JSON here that I can just copy here. Okay, and after that, you copy this as a value here, obviously. All right, and once you do that, you are ready to click on send. Let's hope for the best. Yes, it's executed perfectly. And now, if I go back to leads, I'm able to see the new lead here already created. Okay. Yeah, so that's how it's done. Hope you guys liked this video. And if you have any questions regarding this method, please let me know. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye.